Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, part 1 of my review of the Book of Boba Fett. Finally, and at long last, the Book of Boba Fett has arrived. So far we've gotten 2 episodes, and check out this, because look at this shirt I'm wearing, because got this for Christmas, and I knew I had to have this, and especially for reviewing the Book of Boba Fett. And in addition, because as of now, I'm wearing the Disney Plus hat. I just feel, because, as of now, I feel like that whenever I'm going to review Disney Plus shows, I have to wear this hat. I just have to, because it's Disney Plus. What else is there to say? Well, anyways, and by the way, because this shirt, is this supposed to be a samurai, because what the hat that Boba Fett is wearing? You guys let me know. Alright, but anyways, enough said, let's dive right into the Book of Boba Fett. So, episodes 1 and 2, of course, starting with Chapter 1, Stranger in a Strange Land. This was really good, and this is the start of the show, because, yeah, the description, Boba Fett holds court. Now, I liked how this was a cool, the opening was cool, especially for one thing, because, what we're getting in the show is definitely, we're getting some flashback moments, for sure. And for this, we get some, say, flashback material of, say, Kamino, and even, say, Boba Fett as a kid, and Geonosius. That was mind-blowing. And not to mention, Star Wars officially showing how Boba Fett escaped the Sarlacc pit. The aftermath of, what happened on Tatooine, Return of the Jedi, and Boba Fett falling into the Sarlacc pit after Han Solo accidentally hit his jetpack, and the death of Jabba and the destruction of his vehicle, out that would ride off in the desert of Tatooine, We see the aftermath of that, and even, say, we saw a dead stormtrooper, the Sarlacc pit, the Sarlacc apparently ate a stormtrooper, and even Boba Fett used the stormtrooper's auction, and we also see, when he got out of the Sarlacc pit, how he lost his armor, and it was because of Jawas, and Boba Fett was rescued by Tusken Raiders, and throughout the flashback sequence with him and so on in episode 2, he's with the Tusken Raiders. They teach him how to fight and teach him the ways, I guess, of how they fight, etc. It's amazing. He even later on in episode 1, he befriends the Tusken Raiders, But during, say, the regular time of what's going on, and now that he's taken over Jabba's palace, it's now his palace, and especially after what we saw in the end of The Mandalorian Season 2, where he killed Bib Fortuna and now, claims Jabba's palace. He claims the throne. Him and Fennec Shan, because, for one thing, they have visitors coming in, and one Twi'lek that comes in, and the Twi'lek was sent by his boss, And one fun fact, the droid who helps Boba and Fennec understand what the creatures are saying, I guess, and introducing them, that droid is voiced by, is a cameo voice by the director of Episode 1, Robert Rodriguez, and he even has another voice cameo in Episode 2, which when I get to. I thought Episode 1 was great, again, because with the flashback sequences, and when we cut to regular time, of what's going on right now, and especially some other cameos we get, like Max Rebo, he survived. We also get an appearance of an RX droid, Captain Rex, the droid from Star Tours. That type of droid that he is, the RX-2 droid, is in the show, and he's like a gambler or something, But it's nice to see, say, Max Rebo had survived. That blue, elephant. I don't know, but there's a name for that species, But anyways, and also, what else am I missing? Oh, yeah. At one point, Bobo and Fennec, they get ambushed, and Fennec goes after them and captures one, and, because Boba told her to bring one alive, and there were these 2 Gamorrean guards who once served for Jabba, and now they become loyal and serve Boba, which that's nice, Smart move for the piggies, for the Gamorreans, I should say. And Boba, again, because in the flashback sequences, him, kind of serving for the Tusken Raiders, but then at one point, him and the species of Greedo, they're out and they're trying to get water, while this one Tusken and the Tusken's pet, they watch over them. At one point, they fall asleep. And this creature comes out of the desert, killing the Greedo species, and Boba does kill the creature by strangling, chain around the neck, just like what Leia did to Jabba in Return of the Jedi. Pretty awesome. And the Tusken Raiders thank Boba, because, Boba saved the one Tusken, and, yeah. And I gotta say, the music, the theme by Ludwig is fantastic, hum-da-dum-dum. Oh man, it's Ludwig. He did Black Panther, he did The Mandalorian, and now with this, just amazing. And then we come to episode 2, The Tribes of Tatooine. This was a pretty good one too. Now, first of all, let me point out this, like some other appearances of characters we get. Let's see. Oh yeah, because first of all, we get an appearance of two of Jabba's cousins, which that's cool. We get to see other Hutts, So two of Jabba's cousins, that brother and sister, they arrive and they say that that it's their land and they want the throne is theirs, but no, it's Boba's, as Bobo says. And quickly I have to point this out. My dad told me this when he watched the episode 2. He pointed out to me that to be on the lookout for this one cameo, which is the City Hall clerk. The City Hall clerk, apparently my dad told me he thought it was not Robert Rodriguez. It was Pedro Pascal, a.k.a. Din Djarin / The Mandalorian. It wasn't him. It was an actor by the name of Galen Howard. He was the City Hall clerk. It wasn't Pedro Pascal. I know, because I knew it wasn't him, okay? I mean, what? Because he had the mustache? It's not Pedro. Come on. But anyways, so there's that. And I corrected my dad, so... and okay, Robert Rodriguez, his other voice cameo in episode 2 is the mayor. Mayor Moxa Sayez, if I'm saying that right, I don't know. And also, one of the one that the Night-Winged Assassin, that's what they're called, the Night-Wing Assassins, and the one that Fennec does capture. I was looking at his face, just his eyes, because his face was covered, by a mask or whatever. He looked like Steve Carell to me. I'm just saying, because the way his eyes look, the facial expressions, that's something that Steve Carell would do too. But of course it was not Steve Carell. It was Paul Darnell, that's his name. Okay, but anyways, so also Jennifer Beals plays Garza Fleeb, I hope I said the last name right. Another Twi'lek, and I guess will be one of the main characters. Going to be one of the main characters of the series. Okay. Three special cameos we get in this. One that we get to see for the first time in live action, and 2 that officially make their appearance in Star Wars after being in a scene that was cut in a Star Wars film. Okay, first off, Black Chrysanthemum, if I'm saying that right. Casey Jones plays the body performance of Black Chrysanthemum. I think I said that right. I hope that's the right name. Yeah. So Black Chrysanthemum, who's in the Star Wars comic books, he was partners with Boba Fett, a Wookiee bounty hunter. I'm familiar with this character, and it's awesome we get to see him in live action. It's great, and especially because you can tell, because, when he's staring at Boba Fett, yeah, obviously, because, well, they were partners before. So even, because, okay, his appearance in the comics was around the time, because when the Empire happened, and after the events of A New Hope, and Vader, I guess, had hired both Boba Fett and Black Chrysanthemum, so there's that. But anyways, so that was great. And 2 other characters. Okay, the other 2 cameos we get. Oh gosh, I hope I got this. Okay, I think I do. Yeah. Okay. Cammy and Fixer. Now, they were, these two characters were previously, were in a deleted scene of A New Hope. And actually, because let me see if I could find the trivia for this, you know. Yeah, so let me see. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I'm right, Fixer. So I got Cammy right, Fixer. The first canon, what does it say? How do I pronounce this? Canonical, right. Appearance of Luke's childhood friends, Cammy and Fixer, after we see Boba Fett follow a swoop bike gang to the Tashi Station. Yeah, because we also see Tashi Station, the Tashi Station in this episode, officially. Both characters were originally due to be in Episode 4, New Hope, but their scenes were cut from the movie. They can be seen in the deleted scenes of New Hope. So, yeah. Does it also say who they were played by? Oh, yeah, but it does also say about Black Chrysanthemum. I know that. Okay, I'm not sure if it says so. No, okay, no, here it is. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so in the deleted scene of Luke's childhood friends, and with Tashi Station, and we first see Luke's best friend, Biggs, you know, and Biggs, who would be killed during the battle of what was the Yavin 4. I'm sorry. Yeah. So Fixer, okay. So in the deleted scenes of New Hope, Fixer was played by Anthony Forrest, and Cammy was played by Q Stark. Yeah, I said that right. Retrospectively, as it says. So in this episode, Cammy is played by Mandy Kowalski. I said that right, Kowalski. And Fixer, well, where the heck is Fixer at? I don't see. Hold on. Okay. There it is, okay. And Fixer played by Skylar Bible. Okay. All right, so that was a pretty cool scene, I gotta say, where where Boba Fett does save them when the bikers, they come in, and they're, like, pretty much hogging the Tashi Station. Yeah, and, like, Cammy and Fixer, they have a little bit of lines. And you know what? This is especially because, well, this is Cammy and Fixer a bit slightly older, okay? Because, well, we all know in A New Hope, Luke being a teenager and such. So there you go. And, yeah, we get a long flashback sequence in Episode 2, for sure. Especially because when Boba Fett, he was taught by the Tusken Raiders how to use the weapons, while, I'm trying to remember. Yeah. This time, Boba Fett teaches them how to use the speeder bikes. That's great. It was a pretty funny sequence, too, especially when, one part where a Tusken Raider tries to jump to another, in case of, what, but at times he fails, but then he gets it. And we get to see, in Episode 1 and Episode 2, I think it was in Episode 1, a train that would pass by, and it would basically open fire on the Tusken Raiders. But this time, with the help of Boba Fett, and with him, after he teaches them how to use the speeder bikes, they hijack the train. The droid that was piloting it jumps out of the train, and, well, I think he's going where, to report this to his master, I should say. Were those pikes on the train that were the bad guys who were, attacking the Tusken Raiders? I guess. I really don't know. But Boba Fett and the Tusken Raiders succeed. They get the spice off the train. And, and especially that staff that Boba Fett had, and we especially saw in The Mandalorian, we see that being made. After, Boba Fett is sent on a quest, because of the, flashbacks he's having, and breaks off a branch. When he starts having flashbacks, when he was in the Sarlacc pit and his childhood, and, even, say, archive footage of Daniel Logan as young Boba Fett. That was awesome. I cannot wait for the behind-the-scenes of the Book of Boba Fett. Because we got behind the scenes of The Mandalorian, we're going to get a documentary or the making of the Boba Fett on Disney Plus for sure. So that, and, yeah. So to wrap things up, the Book of Boba Fett, episodes 1 and 2 were fantastic, and I just, still more to come, and I really hope that this is not going to be a mini-series. According to my dad, aka Little Blue, he heard recently that apparently this was going to be a mini-series, but no, that's not what I remember hearing. I remember hearing that, you know, one at a time, Lucasfilm, and especially for Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, they would be filming and writing, or I should say, in order, writing and filming The Mandalorian and The Book of Boba Fett one at a time, you know, one season after another, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I hope, and I hope it's true. Let's hope that The Book of Boba Fett is not a miniseries. Come on. This better not be. But anyways, you guys let me know what you think of The Book of Boba Fett, what you thought of my review. I think I tried my very best, to be honest, and, you know, let's face it, you know, because I don't do scripted, you know, and I speak, you know, I say what I say, just, you get the idea. So, that's going to do it for part 1 of my review of The Book of Boba Fett. I hope you guys enjoyed. Still, there's more to come for The Book of Boba Fett, so stay tuned for part 2. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review. Take care, peace out, and may the Force be with you.